Yes, good evening, Simpiwa. As you can see, there are people just behind me. The march has started. It was supposed to start at 10, but it got off, I think, about 10 minutes later with the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal leading this march. It's a 2.5 kilometer walk from the local sports ground here in Phoenix. It will end at another sports ground just across the road. The Premier, as well as some of the members of the Cabinet, including Social Development, MEC, Nonhlanhla Khoza, as well as the Public Works Minister, MEC Ravi Kamvenda. We are also seeing Sports and Culture Minister Mavimbela, who's here. They are also carrying placards, some of them reading Saka Imphakathi Ebumbene, briefly saying that we are building united communities, or let's build a non-violent society. Reads some of the placards that are being held aloft here. Let's just see if we can perhaps get the attention of the Premier. I may ask our colleagues to perhaps lower their banner so that we can hear the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal addressing the importance of this 2.5 kilometer walk. Let us welcome the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala. Just the importance of engaging in such engagements, especially between the communities where there's been racial tensions before, Premier.
It's important that we continue to mobilize, encourage communities to live together in harmony. But also it is important that we strive to build a non-violent society, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, given the violent incidents that we continue to see day by day, week by week, whether it is racial motivated or gender-based violence or criminality. We must deal with all of those things and build peace and harmony amongst the people.
Not so many crowds as one would have expected, and there are not so many different races as perhaps what you may have expected to start off from the local sports ground.
We never expected crowds, given the fact that our plan was to have minimum people, given that we are under COVID-19 restrictions. So for us, it is the message that must go across, but have few people as complying to COVID-19 regulations.
Yes, we know that the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal government has been engaging. This is not just a once-off event. You have been engaging with some of the communities in different other areas. Tell us about this program of ensuring that there's a 365 days of social cohesion and strengthening and enhancing this building of a united country.
Well, this is the beginning. It is going to unfold in different ways. It's a walk today. We are going to have sport activities. We are going to have exchange programs between schools. We are going to have more cultural activities, including on the Heritage Day itself. And the intention is to ensure that this is sustained throughout and addressing all issues that afflict and undermine social cohesion and moral regeneration.
Okay, thanks a lot, Premier.
Great.
Okay, this is the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Sihle Zikalala, saying that there are ongoing engagements between warring factions, especially between the communities of Phoenix as well as the other neighboring, such as Velisha, Inanda, Amawood, and all of those areas which were at lockerheads at some point in July, resulting in the death of 36 people alone here in Phoenix. And you must say that there are people who were arrested for inflicting those crimes here in Phoenix. Those people were 56 in total. They are currently going various stages of the criminal justice system. Let us talk to the former Deputy Mayor of eThekwini, Mr. Logan Naidu. Let us welcome you, sir, and how we can see that we have just joined this march. It's been a long time. We haven't seen you in public space.
Well, I'm still around. I serve on the Premier's Social Cohesion Council, and our agenda is to promote peace, tolerance, understanding amongst all our communities. We also have a moral regeneration program to instill the right values into all our people. This march is to bring communities together, post the unrest that happened and the racial tensions that emerged out of the flashpoints of Phoenix, Bambai, etc. We now want our communities to coexist peacefully. Our communities are all interdependent for the reason that we're part of the same economy, part of the same region. We share so much of the infrastructure and resources. So we really want to bring people together, and this is start of a campaign to weld the two communities together and to realize the dream of Nelson Mandela of building non-racialism in our democratic South Africa.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. Okay, that's the former Deputy Mayor of eThekwini Municipality, Mr. Logan Naidu, saying that they are following on the steps of the former president of the country, Mr. Nelson Mandela, of building a non-racial society as they engage on this march. I must say that, as the Premier did allude to the fact that this is not the first time that they are leading such engagements, which are also being followed with some of the, talks with different racial groups in the province of KwaZulu-Natal in efforts to building a united country. Let's ask our camera person now, just to show you a little bit of the crowd that's here. These are the people who have come here in order to be part of this march. As you can see, holding some of the cards saying that KZN rising and rebuilding, and also building a united South Africa. Many of them wearing the same T-shirts with the slogan saying One Nation. That's where we are in Phoenix. This is a march that started at a local sports ground. It's about a 2-kilometer walk to the end point. Sisi nje sicela sikafushane mhlambe izathu sakho sokujoyina le mashi ngabe mhlambe singakwazi ukukhuluma nani. I think there are media shy people who are saying that they are not keen to express their views as we summit to the top of the hill. We've just been on the main Phoenix highway cutting through. We can also see the large number, a contingent of police also ensuring that the march becomes peaceful. Well, Phoenix, as you know, that was the hotspot of the violence that took place in mid-July, where 36 people lost their lives and many people were arrested, 56 of them, and also people were arrested for their alleged roles, including private security firms, for having had a hand in barricading and also racially profiling some of the people who were here with at some point. These were some of the innocent people who lost their lives, but people were arrested, and Begecele did assemble a team of 31 top detectives to investigate. In July, in August, they had arrested people of about 36 of them. The number now has just jumped to 56 now in total of people who have already been arrested.
So, Vusi, in terms of those arrests, are the community members cooperating and, I mean, in terms of providing more information with regards to the perpetrators of that violence?
Yes, as I did mention earlier, that there is a team of 31 top detectives that was assembled by Begicele, the police minister. He did ask community members to come with information that may lead in the arrest of other perpetrators who may still be out, saying that they have to bring the information so that some of the people who committed some of the crime here are being brought to book. So that action by Begicele or other law enforcement agencies is currently yielding some of the fruits, because, as I said, that at the end of July there were about 36 people who had been arrested at that time, but now it is September, the number has just jumped to 56 in total, and they are saying there are more imminent arrests that will be effected here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, especially about the killings that took place here in Phoenix in mid-July. The arrests are still, the investigation still continues. This is a water station. People are ensuring that those who are being hydrated, they're taking water because the journey is still long. We are left with about perhaps a kilometer away to the finish point, where we are being led by the police in Inyala, and also Premier of KwaZulu-Natal is leading from the front with some of the cabinet members, including Hlengio Mavimbela, who's a sports and culture and recreation MEC. We are also seeing the communities of Phoenix waving their hands and also being greeted by some of the people who are on this march.
All right, Vusi, let me allow you to catch a breath while you embark on this 2-kilometer march. But thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. That was our reporter Vusi Khumalo there, doing a brilliant job, just giving us, the lowdown of the 2.5 kilometer, as a matter of fact, 2-kilometer march in Phoenix, led by KZN Premier Sihle Zikalala, as a means of building social cohesion in that province following the violence that took place in Phoenix, in particular, between two racial groups.